Hey guys, Benjamin Ling here, Altitude Capitalist. I wanted to share my thoughts on a pretty ugly fact pattern that came to light this past week about a very popular channel, Chasing Cardboard. Basically, they purchased a collection which had some autographs in it. One of the autographs was a card signed Dwayne The Rock Johnson autograph, which they put for sale on eBay, unauthenticated. Nothing wrong with selling unauthenticated items on eBay or buying unauthenticated items on eBay, especially if you know what you're doing. But a person bought this rock autograph, and after they won the auction, they got cold feet and they reached out to BGS for a quick opinion for one of these $10 quick opinions that some of the third party authenticators provide. And it came back as likely not authentic. So the guy didn't pay. He presented this quick opinion to Ty over at Chasing Cardboard. Ty let him out of the deal. The only thing I think that, and everything up to there is perfectly fine. The only thing I think went wrong there is normally if you're a buyer, the time to get one of these quick opinions is before you do the transaction. You don't wait till afterwards to do it. But that's neither here nor there. He won the auction. He got the BGS opinion. The quick opinion came back, likely not authentic. He showed that to Ty, and here's where it gets bad. Ty then relists this item on eBay for sale after he was shown a BGS opinion of likely not authentic. This was a really bad move. He didn't disclose it. And it's not even a situation that should be disclosed. It just shouldn't be listed again. But his partner in Chasing Cardboard, who I have a lot of regard for, Mike, had some comments about this situation. And I think Mike was off base on some of these comments. And Mike is usually spot on with a lot of things that he says. So that surprised me a little bit. But let's take a look at a few things that Mike said and talk about that for a minute.
See, the Sports Card Radio over the last few days has done a couple of videos. Last night was a live stream. A couple days ago, they did a video, kind of attacking Chasing Cardboard a little bit. And look, you start having any success, people are going to start firing shots. That's kind of the way our world works. And I don't know these guys, by the way. I don't know the Sports Card Radio guys. I don't subscribe to their channel. I don't like to live in that world of constant negativity and calling people out. And because what bothers me about that, again, from my own personal experience, is that you have people that make a judgment about you over one thing, and they don't take into account the totality of whatever it is. And the expectation is perfection in the hobby, in life, period. That's the way our world works. And
okay, you have a lot to unpack here in this 60 seconds or so. First, right out of the blocks, he said that success that Chasing Cardboard has achieved caused people to fire shots at him. That's not true. People are firing shots at him right now because what he did when he listed that item for sale to an unsuspecting consumer after he received notification that there was a BGS, a quick opinion that says it's likely not genuine. That's why he's getting shots fired at him. Also, Mike talks about the constant negativity for Sports Card Radio. Sports Card Radio, these guys have been creating content across various platforms for more than a decade. They have hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of content, and probably less than 10% of that is negative content. Later on this video, Mike mentions that we should judge people by the whole body of their work. He's certainly not judging Sports Card Radio by the whole body of their work by saying they're a mostly negative source of information about the sports card hobby. Then finally, he mentions that the expectation is perfection. That can't be further from the truth. No one expects anyone to be perfect. People expect folks to be transparent and honest. And Ty missed the mark in both transparency and honesty when he made this terrible decision to go relist the rock autograph after he was shown a BGS opinion that it was most likely not authentic. Let's go and look at a couple other things that Mike mentions in this video.
And I'm like, he has sold tens and tens of thousands of cards. Nobody talks about all the good transactions that he had, talks about all the good stuff that they've done. It's only one thing. We got him.
Okay, this could not be further from the truth. If you look at the videos created by Ty and Chasing Cardboard and look at those comments, there are hundreds and hundreds of comments of people saying, great job. I love what you're doing. You're helping people. You're growing the hobby. In fact, it is so one-sided, the amount of praise that these guys get. That's why this is such a big deal when they did this. Because quite frankly, Mike, you're wrong. People have spent the last 6 months saying how great of a job Ty does. That's almost exclusively what the comments are. So for you to say that people are expecting expectation and no one talks about the good things that he does, that's straight up wrong. Hundreds of people are talking about the great things that he's done, and people right now are having a hard time juxtaposing what they've seen in the past with his conduct regarding the sale of this autograph. One more thing that's worth addressing.
Then you can make a judgment. And by the way, you should make the judgment. Don't let somebody else tell you what you should feel, think, or do.
I agree with that 100%. And I think a lot of people here are making their judgments based on the known fact pattern and based on Ty's response. Ty's response was terrible. Ty had a golden opportunity to say, hey, I screwed up. That's not going to happen again. Instead, he creates some strange raffle for people in his mailing list to get a free autograph when it comes back authenticated from PSA. Guys, it is very unlikely that these are going to come back as authentic from PSA. I think a lot of people are making their own judgments, and unfortunately, they're making a judgment that there may be more behind the scenes with this Ty character than what we're exposed to on the Chasing Cardboard videos. Would love to hear what you think about this.